Whoa, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it's 6 p.m. I am still recording ahead of time. I think this is going to be the last one. I said I was going to do 4. I think I'm just going to do 3. This will be Friday, so if I'm not able to do this again by Friday, like, oh, buddy, that's fucked up, is my feeling. So, hey, we'll see. Worst case, I will just power through. I'm acting like I'm going to be completely out from this, and I'm sure it's not. I'm probably gonna go to class on Wednesday and things like that, It's just gonna be like, it's nice to not have to do anything if I don't want to, but... And I just want to play into the breach, honestly. But, it's like a mini vacation almost, but only from content and not really. Because I'm gonna be like, laying in bed probably. More realistically, I'm probably gonna be sitting in my chair and watching YouTube, but... Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get rolling. Exile Melting, Exile Awoken, Double Barrel Darkness, Chase, Dripfall, Restoration, Detonation, Memento Mori. I was actually thinking about not doing another one. Hang on, is this Friday? Wait. I have a Soul Guard and a Primordium's Tuesday one. Oh no, this is Thursday. This is Thursday. Because I know I today on Monday put up an Awoken Exile, so this Soul Guard Tuesday, Primordium Wednesday. This is Thursday. Okay. I was off by 1. Anyway. None of that really matters. Let's go Advanced Prototype. It's good with Fade. We can do like Big Train Steward does stuff. We can do Firelight, Big Stew. That sounds fine. Divine Boons, all good. I think instead of going... Maybe I'll do one more. We'll see. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll have 3 days. It'll be fine. Spikes 3. I don't need it. My feeling is that spikes on the Train Steward's damage shield is going to be rough. I'm going to slam bottom 4 and see where we end up, though. Pretty well, I would say. We end up pretty well off here. Put this one in front. I'm actually not against just playing Train Steward as the winning line here, by the way. Very easy to draw Train Steward, I feel. Not even than I feel. It just is very easy to draw Train Steward when you have 4 of them. So, we can actually play this through as a Train Steward carry line, and I think it's good. Yeah, like I do think it's pretty good. Maybe not great, but solid, I would say. And Train Steward comes with really good survivability in the damage shield too. You could go for a Molten Encasement and then take a space and go like Fades. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Probably Molten Encasement, take a space. You could go Purifying Cleanse there though, and it's also pretty good. But we get to be a little more fluid in our early game. I'm gonna go Vine Grass. Get to be more fluid in the early game here because it's a Train Steward plan. We already have our unit that we're going to use. Whoa, big sludge. Big sludge. He's big and sludge. He's not good here, I'm sorry. It's actually pretty close though. You can make a case because we have the stealth to him. If I had gone Endless Fade, this would be an easy sludge line, but I'm gonna go Lady of the House. She's a good source of burnout as an infusion for the stewards. We'll go plus 25 on one of these guys, and then we'll reroll for multi-strike. Cool. Look at that guy. Oh, yeah. Now here's a fun one you get to play with Little Fade. I'm gonna take the money and buy 2 removals. Yeah, definitely 2 removals. Strangely though, not Train Steward. Memento Mori can go first. First card I'm gonna remove here. Weird. You could cut one of the baseline Train Stewards, like one of the less exciting ones, and then we can duplicate the good one. Put like a Lady of the House infusion on him for some high base stats and then duplicate off of that. I wish if we infused like that it would give the unit draw priority, but then you would do it on imps and it would get kind of weird, I feel. Go Fade top floor, Lady bottom floor like this. There you go. I think we want to give time for Train Steward to be drawn. If I play a Descend here, I will get this Collector, guaranteed. And as long as Fade dies on each of the turns where Fade can die, I actually can get 2 here. 2 Stewards at the bottom isn't ideal, but It'll be fine. I could probably get rid of, you know, I should get rid of Restoration Detonation, I bet. Almost certainly I should get rid of Restoration Detonation in this position. Oh, Lady of the House. What the heck is that? I mean, it makes perfect sense, of course, but still. I didn't think about it. It'll still be fine. Because bringing back Lady of the House does mean we just pump a lot of damage into the boss anyway. I don't even think he gets up here if I play Fade Lady here, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Good fight. I mean, just a great early game, right? Fade was 0 damage taken in the early game, but Clash sounds good. I think I will take another Vine Grasp. Being able to kill Fade is really important. I'd say more so than even Razor Sharp Edge. And then... No, I don't really want to go to the magic shop because I spent my money. Let's go look at an artifact. These aren't very good. Thorn Casing, Gnarled Root, these aren't very good. Let's skip that. Also skip this. I will take the Relic. Is this also a skip? I think it is. I guess so. Weird. I guess I shouldn't have taken that. Awoken's Rail Spike is like... fine. It's not great, but it's okay. Probably not going to do anything too crazy with it, though, I don't expect. Alright, Daedalus, let's get to work. I can definitely lose this to Burnout, so I want to be a little cautious of that. I'm going to go ahead and play ourselves top 4 here, no doubt. I will go so far as to skip Lady of the House. +1 draw could be the difference between hitting Vine Grasp on this turn or not. It didn't make a difference, but hey, you never know. You never know how the draw order changes. It's important to get the Fade dying as early as we can in these combats before we're on the Divinity where we get the Fade dying every turn. Also, Lady of the House does enter the Reform pool, which you don't love here. Based on the damage we just put onto Daedalus for free there, we're probably okay. Sure. Does this do anything interesting? It does block a hit. Yeah, it's worth 10 health. Because it blocks one of those 9s. Does this do anything interesting? It sure does. You go Fade here. I think she lives, which is weird, but sure. And then all of a sudden you take 0. It's good. Yeah, this is just going to be Fade chump blocking for a unit with enough health to not die, I imagine. And also, if one of them dies, it's not the end of the world. Like, if one of these Train Stewards dies, I just reform it. And we're not playing like a Paraffin Enforcer idea. Yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. Might be an energy take here to be able to play through the Root Seeds. I'm not in a rush to play Molten Encasement. It's not something we need until, honestly, the Divinity, if at all. Hallowed Halls is definitely very pickable here. Because Hallowed Halls won't hurt me very much. I guess it hurts a little bit, but not a lot. I mean, you could go Paraffin Enforcer Infusion, though. You could also go Wickless Baron Infusion. Either of them are okay, but I really like the base stats of 1530. I'm gonna skip this. I think Harvest 2-2 is definitely the weakest choice. Energy for bigger Root Seeds and better Rail Spikes is good. Makes it easier to play Hallowed Halls. Hallowed Halls gets a little weird. I think I want to take Energy and then Space and make a lot of removals. Because with Space we could play Steward, Steward, Steward on the floor and then get Little Fade involved. Like she'll come back with Hallowed Halls. Skipping that. I am going to go remove these Restoration Detonations. They did do something in the last combat, but that doesn't mean anything to me. Value Stone here is good. Could have gone Intrinsic Value Stone on the Rail Spike, which is interesting as well. I will say I'm a little nervous about going super high pack shards here. Into 75. I think it'll be okay. Going to 85, I mean going to 90, 85, whatever. I'm gonna do it, because we're just gonna burst all our pack shards out here and then be okay. We're Firelight 2 Fade with a 3x multi-striking unit and a deck that draws that unit reasonably well. Nah, haste is the only thing that really worries me. Because now we have the opportunity to bottom our Train Steward and then really suffer here. We drew him in time. Excellent. We love to see it. We go Vine Grasp here. The money is cool and all, and if I miss it, it's a little bit of a shame, but I think it's more important to play this combat out solid than it is to get this unit. I could also skip a Root Seeds here to Drip Fall and then maybe pull him later. It's possible I can get him on this turn. He's gotta be a little cautious, you know? We don't want to get caught by anything spooky. Fetching. I'm not gonna play the other Train Steward out. It messes with Hollowed Halls if I do. Here comes the Halls. They do come back at low burnout, but with the Lady of the House infusion, it is not a concern. And I'll probably play 2 of the Lady of the House infused Stewards. Good Drip Fall Fade, but I don't think I should need to here. Yeah, because we have another Hollowed Halls on the way for one. It's in this one. Yeah, when Fade goes in front, it's much better. I would love some sort of card to let me draw, or to let me play more Burnout, but, you know, the eternal problem with melting, you have your only Burnout cards come from commons, so now it's not so viable. But here we are. If we get holdover for Hollowed Halls, of course, this run is just done for. Well, like, done for the enemies, not done for me, of course. It's very strong. We could also hunt relics, I guess, for double extinguish now that I think about it. That is a very good hit as well. I actually don't think I need engulfed in smoke. Maybe it's a little arrogant, but I feel like the way to go with Hollowed Halls here, and I've played so much Hollowed Halls lately, it's kind of wild. I feel like the way to go here is to just keep the deck small. Even so, like, I could duplicate, but I would rather just go remove 2 cards here. I actually might want to remove Molten Encasement. I can't really play this. Yeah, I took it and the idea was okay. And let's get rid of 1 more Train Steward. It opens me up to something real bad. I don't want to drop it yet. Unless I'm actually fine. These 2 Train Stewards should end up out of the run. Value-Stone Intrinsic. Again, Value-Stone Intrinsic. Oh wait, that is really good. I think it's actually worth going over on pack shards for. I'm gonna be over by 25 for this, but bursting out this Awoken Spike gives you so much turn 1 value, and this deck's uncertainty is on the turn 1. Just checking if there's a multi-strike here. There isn't, but I'm gonna cut a Train Steward now with this. Yeah, and then we'll probably go up to another 15 here, because I'm going to go for a second Train Steward that's infused. I'm gonna not disrespect, but I probably could have. I'm not disrespecting the game here because there's a world where I draw in an order that's really bad, and then just lose the game. I like to believe it won't happen though. I mean, it doesn't happen here, but I'm insulating myself against that draw order from killing me. That's how I look at it. Then we come down here and we kill. There's no reason to leave enemies alive. It's not like we're playing Harvest or anything. Steward gets in there. Hollowed Halls gets rolling. This is the only real problem, is when Fade ends up in the back like this. It gets to be a little tricky. But I think the idea is pretty simple. Draw another Hollowed Halls. I probably will. This turn or the next turn, I believe. Yeah, it's not a big issue. Could have primitive molded Train Steward back there. That would have been worthwhile. Yeah, in this early game as well, It doesn't take long for the train steward that's farming up with Fade to just become world ending. I can also fix the positioning with a pull for what that's worth. Surprisingly not very much because this is a sweet combat anyway. But it's still worth something. Also, reform your train steward first because you get more stats on him from Fade dying for one. It's so noisy. Like what a noisy card. There's so much. Wow. It's my impression of Little Fade dying. Go get him, Little Fade. 22 lifesteal. Ooh, buddy. I set myself up here a little bit by not playing the root seeds out, but it didn't hurt me. You ever think about it? What is Train Steward holding? Have you ever thought about that? Because I always look at it, and because of the accenting on his like armor, I always think it's some sort of an axe, but it's not. I go Forever Flame here. I don't think I need refracting lenses. Light's Gift is not that good, I don't think. Because I'm survivable anyway. I'm gonna roll for the idea of Double Extinguish. Exploding Candle does a lot of damage when we get holdover, doesn't it? And then again, I did just skip a magic shop, so am I really that interested in seeing holdover? I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna go Exploding Candle. I think it's worthwhile. Sure. Another good reason to hold off on duplicating Train Steward. Sometimes you get a tiny stone. Fine. Not exactly what I wanted, but what I wanted was a bit of a high roll. I was manifesting it, though. I was doing my best. I was putting my energy out into the universe, as they say. As you do. We just draw the 6, right? Top 4 has days. Do I care? Yes, I do care. I'm gonna play... it seems wrong. I'm gonna play bottom 4. If we die down here, we can reform on the way up, right? Is my feeling. Sadly, one of the Train Stewards misses a lot of the burnout here, and a lot of the fade value. Oh well. I'll probably be okay. He has stealth for all of Free Relentless, huh? Fine. Oh yeah, because Fade does 5 on death, of course. This is a shame. Yeah, I guess I'm just passing turn. I could put this guy up here, maybe. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm not 100% sure. I guess we knew it was going to happen eventually. Oh yeah, I have Drip Fall. That is fine. Careful. Can't scroll properly. I want to wait on the Hollowed Hall, or on the Vine Grass. Fade is not in a terrible position there, so we can Vine Grasp here. I'm gonna say, do I feel like I'm scaling well enough here? The answer is yes, I do feel like I'm scaling well enough here. Also, I get to take draw because of the Train Steward, or because of the Tiny Stone hit. Man, Little Fade really lets you do whatever the hell you want. We're even gonna play Train Steward carry, man. How fun. I think I just press end turn here. I don't want to make these cards cost more. Seems like the right idea to me. Now, just looking at it, I don't believe I have the kill. Oh, I have the kill. Wow. Huh, how about it? There you go. No reason to play Hollowed Halls. Again, it's the sort of thing where whenever I skip playing cards like that, I feel like I'm cheating myself. I feel like I'm cheating you out of seeing the numbers go up, but if I play Hollowed Halls, I could lose that combat. So, Well, it puts it to like 1%. I think it's impossible because you are going up with the boss. It's still possible. It's just not worth it, right? You see the X, you take the X. It's fine. We don't have to do anything goofy here. Time to give Intent on Death a remove consume. Oh, this was kind of silly of me. Now I can't roll for holdover, but I guess I don't really care about rolling for holdover. Yeah, I mean, I guess not. I don't really need it because the deck is 23 cards and draws really fast with Root Seeds. Spell Shield is meaningless. I'd love to play bottom floor here. This one's weird because I want to get full value on the draw, but I have to spend an energy, which then I guess it's just draw 6. And you miss by 1. It's fine. Great start though. Like, not really what you want to see on turn 1. I don't think you want to kill Fade here. Okay, now this is fine. 2, 3. I can play it all as well. The Value Stone Hallowed Halls is very good. The order here does matter. You need a Vine Grasp first, then Primitive Mold, then Player, then Intent on Death, then Hallowed Halls. I'm going to miss the Collector, but I was always going to miss that Collector there. It's not possible to catch him, I don't believe, for us. Back you boy. We gotta fight the good fight with Root Seeds to try and outpace these curses, I feel. Because eventually I'm gonna stop being able to play Fade, I fear. Hey, I don't think this can ever really hurt me. Yeah, it just kills the backline, so... You know, we got a best case, but even in the worst case, it's fine. Do something like this and just push the big man to the back, because the only enemy that could hurt me here is, or the only way that I get hurt here, I guess, is if this guy lives, or causes them to live, more accurately. Fine. Sure. Again, it's just like, oh, I wonder if I could have Intent on Death the Collector. That's one of those things that everyone always loves to talk about, like, oh, you can Intent on Death the Collector, it's just free money. I don't know if I even had it on that turn, and I don't really care. Money's cool and all, but I'm also pretty over it. We don't need it. It'd be cool to see double extinguishes, but I don't think we need anything here. You just let the Hallowed Halls rock. It's the perfect Hallowed Halls setup, to be honest with you. I've been very hard on Hallowed Halls lately, but it definitely has its moments. And its moments seem to be with Burnout Rector and Firelight Fade. Was it Burnout Rector last time? I think it was. I don't remember what I played with Hallowed Halls last time. It's been like a few days, so that's already gone from my memory. This is actually one of the only times I can think of where Channel Song was probably a correct take. Combustible Wax is good. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and reroll. Waxer Snuffer. Yeah, wow, that's really good. I don't know if I got a picked 2 better. I think that was as good as it gets, to be honest with you. We even get to give this guy multi-strike? That's ridiculous. Okay, I mean, we're absurdly strong now. I thought we were strong before, we're even stronger. I took a drink like that loading screen was gonna take more time. What a fucking idiot. Yeah, I mean, you know. It just goes nuts here. The turn 1 couldn't look... it could look slightly better, I guess. You're right. It could definitely look a little bit better. I missed out on an Intent on Death. You are correct. And also I could have drawn Vine Grasp. So the turn 1 can look better, but not by a lot. It goes there. It's important to play the root seeds. Oh god, oh my god, Monster Train, please. It's important to play the root seeds. We need to draw our cards. But then there's too many in my hand and I go, oh no, oh no, oh no. But we don't even have to worry about Hollows here. It's gonna have so much armor, and I just don't care. I wanna play it like this because I can pull Fade to the front with Vine Grass. Probably the most interesting aspect of this run, and something that I think that you would not normally value like I did at the start of this game, is the Vine Grasp over Razor Sharp Edge picks. I think that's a really interesting choice you have to be ready to make in this run. I do not care. All of the cards I care about cost 0 anyway. Hallowed Halls is free. This card costs 1, sorry. Intent on Death costs 1. Forgot about that one. Fate actually lets you tank this all. Wait, do I kill? I don't kill? Oh, because that guy was dying to Fade's death, I see. Close to getting the kill here. Set him to 102. Can't quite get the pre-relentless on this turn. We get it next turn for sure. I'm gonna be lazy here if you don't mind. Just gonna click a few end turns here. He has to come up here, and then he just gets crunched. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the boss now. I don't have to do anything else. He's dead. 4-turn boss rush. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to be worried about. This is probably the most over I can think of it being. Could anything happen to me here? I guess if 2 train stewards take a lot of damage and then die on a bad timing, something could happen. But outside of that... Oh, it hit Intent on Death. That's really good. No Reform is a shame. And only 1 steward, so not the greatest draw. 2 deadweights is a shame. And you'd prefer to pull Hallowed Halls a little later, but can't be too picky about it, I guess. Ultimately, it's just scale while you can. And Divinity makes life a lot easier as well, because he's there killing Fade for me nonstop. Very helpful. Yeah, this guy's up to 167 times 3 already. We can do with a little bit of diligence here, and making sure that I don't lose this combat. It's good to keep an eye out, I guess, even when, pardon me, even when we're doing 728 to this boss on turn 3. I don't even have to Vine Grasp. We can do with some poking ahead to be like, hey, maybe we don't let this happen. I don't know, lower the spikes damage output, it's good. I've recorded a lot of Monster Train today. I think this is my 3rd or 4th episode today. I love this song. I kind of forgot, to be honest with you, but like, this is such a good song. When it does that little piano break in the middle point, oh, I'll point it out to you. Wait for it. And this part's pretty good too, to be honest with you. It's just eternally a great song. I'm not gonna play Hallowed Halls here. I'm not gonna tempt fate. It's just not worth it. Hang on, I want to hear the part of the song I'm waiting for now. I'm not ending this combat. I gotta hear the part I want to hear again. I know it's coming. I'm not ending it. What if it never happens? What if I've imagined that one part? I'm ending the combat. I lied to you. It might have to wait for it to loop the entire time. I'm just ending. I can't wait any longer. That was like a full minute I waited. I ruined my speed run. No, that song is really good though. The music in this game is excellent. It's just got for me, it's got that thing where I've heard it for way too long, so I just kind of tune it out. But I remember when I heard the Divinity music for the first time, I went, wait, holy shit. That song goes insane. Very good. Strongly recommend you listen to it if you haven't. Oh, I waited to make it exactly a 30-minute run. Cool. Alright, well, anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.